Hi, it's Charlie, the Executive Director of the Massachusetts State Police and Learning Center, coming to you live from the lovely town of Roseto, Pennsylvania. As you can see, the skies are opening up. Sometimes as a director, you have to do special things to secure the safety of the collection, special trips, special rules and regulations. And in this particular case, the reason I'm here is because we have this lovely green blouse coat that you just saw, and I'm going to flip the camera over again so you can look at it closely. Now, the reason this beautiful specimen traveled with us all the way to Pennsylvania is because, if you can see, this is the old patch. This coat is probably from between 1921 to 1933. You can see the design on it. It's green. It's kind of like a woolen fabric. And if you look inside, that's where you can see the actual color of it. The reason we're bringing it here is because, to our knowledge, there's probably only about 2 of these left in existence. One of our volunteers and board member, Hervé Cody, even told me he's been trying to find one for his private collection for probably the last 25 years and has been very unsuccessful. See the beautiful buttons? The craftsmanship is just amazing on this, and the fact that, as you can see, it's an exquisite condition. So we brought it here because we're going to have the Hope Factory. They're going to actually match up the fabric and be able to make the fabric for us, because we're going to reproduce this. We're going to make about 6 reproductions of these uniforms that we will be able to have on exhibit at the museum. And also what we want to do is we want to make an additional one that we're going to actually be able to have a actor wear to do recreations, to talk about the time period when these uniforms were used for some of our classes at our learning center. This isn't a cheap endeavor. There's always funding required. The other thing too is we're going to actually have an additional 10 yards of the fabric made so we can recreate the hats as well. It's very important as a museum to be as authentic as possible, and obviously a lot of these beautiful artifacts have been lost to time. And just the fact that sometimes when you're on the job and as a trooper, you really don't think it's important. You're just like, oh, it's just an old uniform. I know I hear a lot of the guys going, what do you want that old junk for? But that junk that you have now, or even the uniform that you're wearing now, will at some point become an amazing artifact to preserve our history. And for some of you, if you don't realize, the State Police is the first state police agency in the country, established in 1865, and we feel it's the finest, and we want to make sure that we have a museum that conveys that. Some of you realize we did have a fire back in February, and we've kind of been limping along. You know, we're dealing with insurance companies because the fire was a result of vendor negligence. So we are moving to a new location that we're at right now. So as anything else, you know, we have to deal with figuring out how to secure funds for new display cases, new uniforms, and those things. So just a little way for us to keep you updated on what's going on and what it entails. Like driving to Roseto, Pennsylvania, to the Hope Manufacturing Factory to get this amazing piece recreated. With that being said, I am actually also putting this out there. If you guys feel generous and you want to make a donation to the museum, specifically earmarked to the rebuilding of the display cases, the displays, and anything that we can use for the Learning Center, please feel free to do so. We are a nonprofit, it's tax deductible, and we are more than grateful. You can go to our website, www.mspmlc.org, for any information. We also have our online gift shop. Remember, Christmas is coming. There's a lot of cool things on there as well. We're hoping to be able to have an opening soon for you guys to come and see what we've done. Of course, as usual, we are moving, and the fact is we have to follow the rules and go by what the city says. And so as soon as we know and we have a date for you guys that we'll be able to be open, we'll absolutely let you know. But in the meantime, just stay on our Facebook. Make sure you share the page. Go check out our website. We're also on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. So this is Charlie Alejandro checking out, as I'm going to, let's flip this over real quick, cover up this beauty because it is kind of pouring out right now, and we're going to get it in there, and we're going to have some brothers recreated for him, so that he can look beautiful and hang out at the museum and just be able to, be part of our history. So guys, thank you so much, and I will keep you posted on this amazing project of the adventures of the traveling green blouse. Have a great day, guys.